I'd prefer to be right on the start screen. But, you know, sometimes it gets ahead. Sometimes tapping start gets me too far too fast. Or whatever piece of hardware is taking its damn sweet time to catch up. Hasn't quite adapted. I can't be too mad at that. There were some, you know, little errors, but that might be a good, might be a 115, which those always make me happy. I really feel like if this guy could move anything above the speed of stupid, he'd be a real threat. It's that he just kind of lumbers around and makes like these vague attempts to attack the room. Well, there, you see, we could put together some good movement, so let's just, you know, make this game into 1-minute segments in my head. Just get through each minute without really screwing anything up too bad, and the next minute, you know, you deal with that when you come to it. Don't worry about it, in other words. That's actually kind of my problem. In trying to relax, I tend not to remember the next sequence, and sometimes, you know, I'm not set up for it the way I need to be. That was a weird little stutter kick. I think that was actually more effective than the way I normally do that. I know that wasn't good, but I was stuck and I didn't want to get hit. Why can I suddenly do that tonight? After a little AFK. A little bit of time wasted for one little tiny health pickup. Oh, I jumped too late. So instead of a dash jump, it was a regular jump. That's a great stage, though. Hell yes, go me. It's the small victories at this point, really. Alright, you strange plant man. Okay. Well, you keep hopping around the room like an asshole instead of going up to the ceiling, so I didn't have time to wait anymore. All you do is hop around like a rabbit. What kind of attack is that? What kind of pattern is that? I mean, it was still a good time because you, like, only spun once, maybe? I mean, I don't even remember, but I know I'm plenty ahead in time. Man, if he had gone up to the ceiling instead of hopping, I'd have been so far ahead on this map. It might have been a gold split. That'd have been cool. Those are the things I actually get sometimes. I don't think I've had a single stream where I don't get a few golds. So, you know, keep pushing that sum of best down. That's made me happy. I mean, when I got the 4004, it was a lot lower. I didn't actually mean to not dash jump there. That was a pure mistake on my part. Hi, Dr. Light. Mega Man, I see you are here often. Yes, indeed. I love the idea that these giant pods are like a one-time use, either teleportation or upgrades. I actually think I missed my charge shot, but luckily I managed to spam a little bit. Not great at spam, actually. Boy, I'm not great at that. It's pretty close, but it counts. Well, as usual, it all comes down to this. That's like probably the fastest I've ever gotten to the door for the gator, though, so that's pretty cool. Among the fastest. I knew that was late as I launched it, but I'll probably get a quick round 2. But then I'll fuck up round 2, so oops. Oh, come on. What's wrong with me? I had it for a second. Damn. Well, my chance for a good time's over. Look at that. Shucks. I mean, really, if I'm not killing the gator around the 7-minute mark, I'm fucking up pretty bad. I mean, look at that. 31 seconds behind the previous segment. That is not an insubstantial amount of fuck-ups. But, you know, every single time I've one-cycled the gator, I have proceeded to... Well, except for this PB, I guess, that I currently am going against. Every other time I've one-cycled the gator, I've managed to blow up the run. And even on my PB, I have some pretty serious time losses. Which is why a run that's tied going into the boss rush is still a potential sub-40. And a potential PB. Well, there, I have full health, which helps a little bit here. Oh, hi. Oh, man, I was trying. But it just didn't take. 12 seconds added. Ready? I sure am. I tried to dash and release, but my timing was off. I shouldn't have started charging in the first place, but once I'd made that mistake, there's only one way to attempt to come back from it. Well, guess what? This was already a stage on which I didn't have any real mistakes, so we're gonna be behind after this, unfortunately, but it's only gonna be by a few seconds if I do a good boss. Also, I'm not gonna give up this run, because I'm pretty sure we've, like, already filled an E-tank. That's a pretty fast E-tank fill. Yep, there we go. It's at the apex that he resets. So, we can save a little bit of time there, but... yeah, we're still going to be 12 behind, though. It's unavoidable. Which adds up to 9. Well, we can still do some time-saving stuff. None of these levels are perfect. None of my levels are perfect at all. My stage select is not perfect. Though I've only once straight out selected the wrong stage, but at least it wasn't one that completely ruined that run. It didn't turn into a PB, but there was still potential. I should have just aimed at him better. That wouldn't have been a problem. To the right. Yippee. Yes, that was me judging the jump. It's like, not there, there. There. Finally, I did that section right tonight. You know what? I'm happy to play tonight again, after the first stream, after a little break. That break was necessary, just to get that vertical section right once tonight. That was pretty good. I think we got back our time, more or less. Not all of it. Maybe. I don't know. Got a substantial section of it. Pretty good crab stage, all in all. We one-shotted the sub. Neon jumped in one attempt. Vertical section complete. Fast boss. Gold crab. Booyah. Look at that. Fantastic. I was just talking about gold segments, too. And that's what's up with that. That's why I keep playing this game. It's fun. It's fun to string together a bunch of successful stuff. And, you know, if one of these days I'm going to have a sequence, it's going to happen. Where for a full 40 minutes I don't screw up too badly. I should have got on that ledge, but whatever. Oh. Whoa, 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 why can't I jump? What's wrong with my buttons? Okay, that was weird. I don't know if that was in my head or if that was in real life, but I couldn't jump all of a sudden. Whew. Cutting it kind of close on this. Indeed. Yeah, we still lost a little bit of time on this map, though. Amazing crab, poor stag. Amazing for me, anyway. still only 0.7. That's not too bad. Alright, mister. I still don't have the beginning of your stage memorized in a way that I can do every time. Breaking the shields on those guys is just kind of iffy. I don't even know what to say about it. It's just not cool. I end up feeling like I'm very just skittish there. Not a feeling I'm used to having as Mega Man. Mega Man tends not to be skittish. Whoa. I guess that's okay. Whoa. Did you hear that? You know what? I'm just gonna do this conventional style. I know I'm 3 seconds behind or something for that, but whatever. At this point. I had a brain fart, man. What you got for me? Now I don't have to worry about accidentally wasting fire on this fight. It's kind of nice. I mean, it was a waste of time. But it's still kind of nice. Yeah, I don't need anything you're gonna give me now. Whee! Well, I'd give anything for R to be on the back of the controller instead of the top. Okie dokie. I should have waited for him to start doing something. Oh well. Shit. Okay, now we're wasting a little bit of time. Oh, wasting a lot of time after moves like that happen. Yeah, I could have shot sooner, but it was kind of awkward, the angle. There was some problem on this stage in my PB, because I know I lost 20 seconds compared to the PB before that. And I saved 26 seconds before. This time I only saved 10, so... You could think of that as being 16 seconds behind, I don't know. At this point... I think the best way to think about it is just, you know, to focus on little improvements and figuring out small things. I do like this stage. Oh, I forgot to charge that as soon as I usually do. A lot of lag there. Probably could do better if I killed those bats more efficiently, but switching off fire and switching back tends to screw me up. It's like I can switch weapons between action sequences, but in the middle of them, it's kind of a mess. Yeah, no matter how I tap weapon switch at the end of that dash lasts the entire room. You can't switch. There might be like one frame or something, but it's my tests are pretty conclusive at this point, I'd say. Good enough. Not great, but good enough. Well, we're dedicated to it at this point, no matter what. And some more time saving, so, you know, cool. This is the longest I've held a PB since I started speedrunning this game. All the previous ones fell after either 1 day or 2 days. But, had this one for more than a week. Quite. Oh, just go, would you? Jeez. The wheel disappears there, too, if I try to drop one. There's not enough space. I didn't even want to stay up there. I just wanted to get by it, but it wasn't quite letting me fall. Overly concerned with not grabbing the wall. Wasted a bunch of time that I could afford to waste, I should say. Nope. I'm still going to be careful about trying to save some firepower, but I am going to go nuts with it in the final hallway, like I described. Maybe I should just use the X-Buster there, I don't know. I'm of two minds about it. That's for sure. I don't really know how much time I have to waste. Oh my god, the lag. Jesus Christ. Off of me, you bitch. Well, I guess I'm just gonna get hit because I've got this stupid thing equipped. Wow. What a mess. Well, some good stages and some bad stages, that's for sure. Sometimes he does that right there. I'm glad I'm ready for it. Cool. I hopped a little soon there, I was worried. It's like, this is gonna be kinda close, but I didn't want to waste any more time. I already felt like that was a bad stage. A lot of sloppy things happening. And it doesn't really make me feel any better just because I'm going against a bad split and I do bad again. It's like, well, no, I need to get ahead. I need to do well universally, that's the point. Pretty much. That little bitch, I swear to God, oh man. Okay, I've definitely done these sections faster in the past, but what you gonna do? Too soon. Been a while since I did that. Whew. Well, if he doesn't make too many platforms, we should be fine. Alright then. I'm still pretty happy with that crab level. That's like a standout. Look at that, sum of best, 37. So that's like a 3-second sum of savings on that. That's a gold split by 3 seconds. That's no small feat. That makes me pretty happy, though I didn't save any time after that at all. Bringing us once again to the epicenter of my fate. Whatever you want to call it. I don't know, Gator's usually actually a bigger deal. I couldn't switch. I got fucked up because I was still air dashing. And I wasn't switching fast enough, and I was all the way to the bottom. Yeah, normally I'm like up here getting that step done. Well, ironically enough, I did hit the elevator skip on the, but I didn't, you know, I did it on the first try that I got to it, but I died in the first part of the level like a putz. So, I don't know, we're still playing this one out, man. What'd I lose, 20-something seconds there? Give or take? Whatever, I'll live with it. Oh, shit. You bitch. Yeah. Blobbity blobbity blah. I'd have felt a little bit better about that if I hadn't missed that one shot. Let's see what we are separate, though. I estimated 20 seconds. It's actually going to be a little bit more than that. Add 4 seconds for the missed shot. So actually 20 was probably about dead on. Yeah, honestly, that's about right. And when I hit the fire, I'm going to always hold right, because if I hold left and it knocks me, I don't know, there's bad things that happen. Wow, no health, huh? Oh man, I need to stop doing that there. I've done it a few times now. I need to just be aware that it's a possibility. Well. I'd rather take a second to set that up than fuck it up. I'm not standing on the little ledge. Makes me see it. I just wall jumped from the bottom to the top of this little thing. I couldn't do that again if I tried to. If I had to do it intentionally, it would take maybe like 17 attempts, 20 attempts, 50 attempts, who knows. Oop. Good enough for me. I gotta hurry up though here. We had a good stage, I don't want to screw it up at the end. No, this cannot be. We didn't get all our time back, but we clawed some of it back. That makes me a little pleased. Where's this compared to our last split, anyway? Previous segment. Oh, gold. Hot damn. Not mad about that. Look at that, 2 golds in this run. And we are now a sub 50, sub 37 sum of best. Holy shit. I'm gonna hold on to that as an accomplishment tonight, since nothing else was accomplished. There's still possibilities here. I just don't really count on anything clutch happening. That flaming uppercut is super cool, though. I like the way there's a little bit of a... The pixels of fire that blow off of it like wind, but they don't overdo it. It's not like this giant gout of flame that hangs out forever. It's subtle, but it's nice. It's a nice touch. I appreciate it. I appreciate what you do, Capcom. That was a mess, but it worked out without any serious repercussions. I have no idea where I'm at on E-Tanks. I don't know if I filled up 2 or 1. I might have filled up just 1 and been like, good enough! I have to look. Oh no, we're good. We're super good on E-Tanks. That was one of the things that happened at the beginning of this run, that's right. It was a ton of E-Tank energy. And I was like, okay, cool, I'll work with this. If you want to jump at me, I will accommodate you. I'm starting to realize the best approach with this guy is just kind of walk forward a little bit at the beginning, because if he jumps straight at you, you're lined right up. If he goes to the ceiling, you have a million years to walk up and uppercut him, and if he starts spinning, you have to just wait anyway. So there's like no real good reason to dash forward at the beginning. Oh boy. Oh no, I'm gonna get hit. Nope, not getting hit. Good. Pew pew pew! Pew pew pew! I'm starting to kind of just time the butterfly. I'm not relying on any visual or audio cues, though I am kind of taking into account those things. Obviously, they help immensely. But I'm not waiting precisely to hear that second wing or the first wing beat. Oh my god, I landed on top of him. But it didn't count because he was doing a thing, so I didn't get hit, even though I'm incompetent as fuck at jumping. Boy, the game basically just gave me a straight-up mulligan on that. I mean... They were like, alright, look, you can just have a total failure on one of these bosses and we'll just give it to you, as if nothing bad happened. I don't know why I needed to pick that up. Just something told me to. So yeah, I'm not going to try to chain this guy. I'm just going to try to get him when he dashes up out of the water. Let's hope he jumps, man. Let's hope he jumps. Nope. Well, shit. This should finish him, shouldn't it? As long as he doesn't go back under instantly. Well, that's all the time we could spare on these bosses, which is a shame because I tend to use it against the snail. snail tends to be my undoing. But he didn't jump, so I couldn't really one-shot him. And then I suck with the strike chain. Pure and simple. I guess I could have tried to use a little bit of that E-tank and go for another hit, but... I don't know. I probably shouldn't have used the strike chain. I probably should just use charge shots on his ass. Or, I mean, dash lemons. To be more precise, my charged up normal shot produced by dashing, which does 2 damage. I'm so glad that's in this game, because it makes it much more interesting when it comes to damaging enemies. I'm, like, jumping onto ledges here when I need to just be killing a guy. And then sometimes he just goes into his shell immediately, and there's nothing to be done about it. Wow, yeah, like that. Yeah. Yeah. You see that timer. The problem is I actually did pretty competently against Zero and Sigma. So even coming out a little ahead, this is kind of close. Oh wow, after I just realized what was happening. Oh well, doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm not up there, I should be, I know. Let's just say the nerves got to me. Oh, I didn't do that right at all. I'm a little far away, I'm gonna use a lemon at the beginning anyway. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I just tend to fuck up whenever there's pressure. I don't like pressure. Cool. Thank you for being cooperative, Mr. Zero. I appreciate it. I mean, I know you do love Jump Rope, and it is your favorite game. And there's no one else around to play with you. Your temper tantrum is not helping. Will Claw Sigma do something stupid? Will he do the RNG that I actually know how to deal with? Tune in now. Nope, not what I meant. Okay. That was my least expected outcome there. By far. When the second uppercut with the opposite direction, I think it's because I executed it like frame perfect on my touchdown. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah! Sub 40! Woohoo! Oh, man. I did it with my little bullshit run at the end of the night. Yes! You know what the key was? The key was this amazing t-shirt. I'd like to show this thing off for a second. Because not only do you have Mega Man and company, you know, it's Mega Man X2, obviously, because you got, you know, Surges and Agile and the whole crew. Kick ass, man. That was such a messy Sigma. Holy shit, I still uppercutted him and somehow got the credit. Wow. Fantastic. Well, there we have it, sub 40. This run was so all over the place. I mean, 351 sponge finish is pretty good. Gator, I did a terrible job on, utterly terrible. I was almost like, this is done, donezo. I think I blew up the bike, and yeah, I blew up the bike, so I died on the spikes. That was pretty bad. And then the comeback started with the gold crab split. We had a very kick-ass crab. Stag was, you know, passable. We got some of our time back on Centipede that we deserved, so to say. Did a whole bunch of stages. We were just kind of floating pretty close to 0 time gain and loss, and then we lost a bunch of time on surges because they died. Then I hit the elevator split and killed the boss reasonably well, and had a gold agile, which was just totally out of nowhere. Put us only 5 seconds behind, came out of the boss rush 10 seconds ahead, and added another 10 seconds to it on Sigma, amazingly. Wow. Well, super cool. Sub 40 is accomplished.